It's our journey. The vision is ours. Everything pure. Everything.
I know we didn't even get an opportunity to thank y'all for tuning in the beginning. That's how it is down here, man. Like I told y'all, it's raw. We pulled up, man was in the middle of cutting, and you already see the shot. Again, it's raw footage. This man he cuts ahead. If he gets 10, 15 minutes, he's doing a part of the job or whatever. What I will say is a lot of things were missed in the beginning, so we're gonna during the wrap up, I want to make sure y'all understand at Everything is Pure podcast, what the vision and what we're attempting to do. So to consolidate everything, one, I want to say thank you for just giving an opportunity to come down here, and I know your journey is going to be extraordinary, phenomenal. I hope you create a platform that allows people to follow you on your journey. I definitely make jokes like jack of all trades, master of none, but there's certain individuals, they start out as jack of all trades and then they become masters.
Right. Yeah.
Slowly but surely in doing it. So hopefully you can get on, get your vlog, get your YouTube, your TikToks, the whole social media, and allow them to watch your journey. Cause if y'all, I know y'all see it, man. Y'all be on YouTube and y'all be on these social media platforms. Everybody want to give you all the great stuff. They're not showing you the hard work and the painting and the floors. Like, hey, instant gratification is what's the new norm, and that's not what reality is. If you ain't got the money to pay for it, that hard work equity is really what's gonna pay off. So with that being said, man, what I know you already said it earlier, but where do you see yourself? Like, you gotta set those, in the military world, we call it 5s, 25. When you go to the range to qualify, you're just not shooting at the same target.
Right.
You got your 50 meter target, your 100 meter target, 150, 200, 300. In order for you to be successful on that range, you ain't got to hit all of them.
Right.
But if the only thing you're focusing on is that 50 meter target, then you're definitely not going to qualify on that range. So have an opportunity just within the last 30 minutes, man. Where do you see yourself? 6 months from now, not even a year.
So, pretty much main goal of every barbershop is to get, talented co-workers in to rent spaces out, so that way that helps build the brand itself, the shop. So that's definitely a main focus. Right now, the create vibe, to create an environment to where you feel like you can come here and escape from whatever you want to escape from. And not saying that way to escape, but sometimes we need that refreshing environment to feel like we've been left something that we've been trapped in. So it's easy to miss your mark on that. So I really want to focus hard on, like, even down to scenery in here. Something that you haven't seen. And really just stay mentally healthy. That's been the motto for 2024, is just not afraid of change. Mental health, staying on point to help others, like I was saying earlier, when it comes down to being a barber, you're essentially a therapist. You hear from relationship problems to people dying to financial problems, and after hearing that same story 30 times in different versions, you become coherent to different solutions, so now you're able to give those solutions out. So if I stay mentally healthy, I'm able to focus on those type situations when they come in.
Okay, definitely, man. And older brother, little brother, definitely proud of you. Want you to know that direct. On a time crunch, like I said, pulled up on you, was cutting hair, you was already working on the shop, and here shortly, you about to go coach. You did echo one of my main beliefs, and, you know, to say everything, to give y'all negative wisdom, from my opinion, is from a time an individual comes out the womb until they're roughly 13 or so, again, given that 7th, 8th grade time frame, they're really learning from their environment, whether that's at school, whether it's in the streets, it's in the house. Individuals have a big influence on how that individual is going to make decisions. So those individuals, in my opinion, gain their morals, principles, that they're, for the most part, going to live the rest of their life on. I believe once you start to get into that time frame, that 7th, 8th grade time frame, that individual is going to start developing and being who they want to be, based off those morals and principles. And they like those morals and principles, they're going to make a lot of bad decisions.
And those decisions, it definitely, it'll change your whole life. Stuff you can't go erase. Once you attach something to your name that's unerasable, it's hard to, you know, become somebody. There's still ways around it, but now you gotta work 10 times harder.
So just you taking your time to not even realizing it. Like, yes, there was a thought process that I want to focus in on 7th, 8th grade. You know, age group, males and females. But subconsciously, like, you were making decisions that people with PhDs are still trying to figure out. You know, they're in the lab trying to figure out why that is the reason. And coming from the environments that we do, it's for us, for me, it's simple.
Right.
Like, those individuals who have that structure, for the most part, make pretty sound decisions when you look at it statistically. You do have those individuals who come from that background where it's just like, you know what, I have everything I need at home. I have that foundation, I have that structure. But that's the home front. So when they go to school and they're getting picked on for having money, for their parents doing what they're supposed to be doing as a parent, that individual, you know, starts to find ways to lash out, because that wasn't a conversation that might have happened in the household. Because, you know, those individuals who work hard to put themselves in a position to provide for, you know, their children, that's what they know. They're saying, man, look, you got everything you need. Yeah, they got everything they need, but you got to understand that when they go to school, because they have everything they need, they're getting picked on. You know, they're the focal point of the individual who has insecurities, who had nothing at all. So to make that person feel better, you know, they're going to talk about the nice clothes. They're going to talk about that your mom can pick you up every day, drop you off and all that. Because that same person is the person who got to walk to school by itself and walk home by itself. And by the time he gets to the house, there's nobody there that's really giving him guidance, wisdom. So all those insecurities, he puts that cloak on and saying, by the time I get out here in front of everybody, yeah, I'm that guy 10 toes down. But when you really start diving deep, that individual's hurt. So continue what you're doing, brother. Thank you for allowing us into your domain, your sanctuary that you're trying to build for individuals around here. As y'all seen, man, a lot of individuals know me for being, you know, the chief warrant officer in the military and stuff, but I don't let them get to see a lot of things as far as what built me and made me who I am. So you just gave me that opportunity to come back and shine light, you know, on that foundation and why I have the mindset I have. So, with that being said, man, how you gonna end this for the people?
Take care of yourself. Mental health. That's very important. We tend to run from those darkest moments, but until you realize that there is a problem, and it's okay. It's okay to be African American and have a mental problem. Till you acknowledge it, you'll never be able to fix it. You'll stay running from it.
All right. Hey, this was y'all journey for this time, man. Stay tuned. We big things. As soon as you get all this stuff up and pumping, we're going to drop the link on all our social media so y'all can see. This ain't going to be the last time you see him, I promise you. He's going to be inspired and motivated, so he's going to have all this, and you're going to get to see, you know, Drew in his journey.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's what we'll make happen. So, blessings.
No doubt.
Yeah. This our journey. vision is ours. Everything pure.